guys, welcome to Bar Z. My name's Stan, and today we're going to go through another part of the raffle. I didn't have enough table space or time to get through all of it all at the same time. But I wanted to make a few announcements and some things we've decided for raffle. First of all, the American Rotary phase converter, an ADX10, which I have here, is going to be the prize for the Four-Jaw Championship. Now the belt is returning this year. Also, the defending champion is returning. Edward Anderson is going to be here. Not sure whether he's going to compete. He might give up his title or he might defend it. I don't know. But you better be ready. You better practice your four-jaw because there's an ADX10 on the line for the four-jaw. I don't know who's going to judge it yet. Last year it was Tom Lipton. He put a good spin on it, and it's judge's rules, whatever goes. If the judge wants to make it a double elimination like drag racing, or a single elimination, or last year it was Tom Lipton did what he called your dick boss, and as you progress through the four-jaw, your time got less and less and less. And the whole time he's breathing down your neck. Come on, I need this job. Come on, I need this job. It was hysterical. But we don't know who the judge is going to be yet. We're going to find someone. So ADX10 on the line from our title sponsor, American Rotary. Go visit them at AmericanRotary.com. Also, the track, excuse me, the track machine tool tour is filling. So if you want to go to the track machine tour, which is an all-day event, lunch will be served. You're going to have some part of the tour in the morning, some part of the tour in the afternoon. Take a break for lunch. It's the day before the event, so it's going to be on on Thursday before the event. You need to send me an email at summerbash@barzindustrial.com. If you want to go to the event, I need the name of you or your guest or whoever that's going to be attending. I am compiling a guest list. Also, Char's Tool. I got a bunch more stuff on the table. We're going to go through that here in a minute. You know, we got stuff in from Char's. I got stuff in from Anchor Lube. We got samples again this year. You guys treat Anchor Lube like it's some kind of holy water, and you just don't want to. You just don't want to spend it, you know. And you use your little samples that you get from the bash, and they last you a whole year. That's ridiculous. It's not that expensive. You know, you can get it at barzindustrial.com anytime you want to. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it on eBay. You can get it almost anywhere. You can find this stuff. MSC, I think even McMaster's got it. Granger's, you know, it's all over the place. So Anchor Lube's not that expensive, but you guys keep treating it like it's some kind of a holy fluid, you know, and use it so sparingly. Use it on everything. I mean, I use it for cutting, broaching. If you're using it around the welding table, you know, the stuff doesn't burn. You know, if you just got done drilling and tapping a bunch of holes and you take it over to the welding table and start welding on it with regular cutting fluid, your parts are going to burst into flames. But Anchor Lube will not, has no flash point. All right, but Anchor Lube is returning. Lincoln Electric. Oh, this is another announcement. We're going to be taking the Lincoln welder, which is the 215 MPI, which is a multi-process machine. It does flux core, regular MIG, stick welding, carbon arc gouging, and it can be converted to TIG, DC only. So a very versatile machine. We also are, Paul up at ZT Fab is putting together a wonderful welding cart. If you don't follow him on social media, Instagram, Facebook, go follow ZT Fabrication. He's got, I don't have it yet, but he's got pictures of the completed welding cart. It's got the Summer Bash logo for this year. Bash X is our 10th bash. So he made a placard. He laser cut that out of stainless and attached it to the welding cart. So that's going to be a package. Now that's going to be a separate raffle, kind of like we do the milling machine every year. We didn't get a milling machine this year, so we're using the welder and the welding cart as a complete package. and it's going to be a special raffle. $25 a ticket, single ticket pull, separate from all the other raffle. It's not going to get rolled into the main raffle. Main raffle tickets are $5 each. Special raffles, $25. Just trying to cut down on the, volume of tickets. People already know how much they're going to spend. It doesn't matter whether a raffle ticket's $5 or $25. People already know how much they're going to spend on raffle. All right, so we're doing $25 a ticket. Winner takes all the marbles. Welding machine and ZT Fab welding cart. Beautiful welding cart. I can't wait to get it here and get it photographed and get it up on the website. That's coming soon. Who else we got? Let's see, diamide clamps. They're sending over some of their power clamps, which is always nice. Rose Index, I showed those in the last video. Evolvent Design, they are sponsoring our swap meet, and he's also putting on a gear cutting class. If you are interested in the gear cutting class on Friday, right here in the shop, you need to send me an email, summerbash@barzeindustrial.com, and tell me you want to come to the gear cutting class. It is RSVP only. Again, ZT Fab, I already mentioned him. And Engineers Black Book, it's nice to see him come back. Good old Reem comes back every year, and his little shop reference guides are wonderful, whether it be for nuts and bolts. I've been using the electrical one out in the field for electrical wire sizes, conduit sizes, box fills, ampacities of conductors, all kinds of different data that you frequently want to reference, but you cannot commit them to memory. There's a lot of stuff in there that you just can't commit to memory. Also new this year, we're actually returning after, we haven't seen them since before COVID, was Little Machine Shop. They're over in Pasadena, right here in SoCal, and they cater to the home shop machinist. They've got some very small tooling and for the little mini lathes and stuff that you guys like, and they've been a dealer for a long time, very reputable. So Little Machine Shop is returning, and I think they're going to bring some little tabletop machines here and have them out in the swap meet that you can, play with, look at. They're only 110 volt. You can certainly toy around with them. All right, but and they've got larger machines too. But give them a visit, littlemachineshop.com, and we appreciate them coming back this year. Anyways, let's get into the Char stuff. We've got a bunch of stuff to get through. This is the last wave of Char stuff. I got a lot of doubles, which I'm always okay with because we're splitting it between two raffles anyways. So we've got some more doubles of some things you've probably already seen in the previous videos. But this is, I think this is my third round of Char stuff. So let's get to it. Okay, well, where do we start? Let's start with Anchor Lube. What did they send us this year? These are these, I think it's a little 3-ounce sample. 2 ounce. Yeah, it's a little 2-ounce sample. And like I said before, you guys treat these like they're just some kind of sacred thing. They are a cool toolbox size. They are pretty neat, but that's not made to last you a whole year. You can, like I say, you can always get it at barzeindustrial.com or any of your favorite outlets. And then they sent us also these nice heavy flyers. These are going to go in the gift packs or the gift bags every year that we give out. And everyone's going to get a sample bottle. So that stuff will be flying around here all over the place. And we sure thank Dan over at Anchor Chemical for that. Dan's actually going to be here. So if you've got anything you want to say to him, he's going to be here. And, shake his hand and tell him thanks for the fluid. From Chars, we've got some wavy parallels. These are some things that actually I want. I just keep forgetting to order me some. But these are super nice stainless steel wavy parallels. These are great for holding parts that are thin or small in your vise. Just make sure you don't drill into them. We've got a protractor type V-block adjustable. Very nice. We've got a tap holder, a couple of collets, and that top piece slides in and out, and it's got a V-block and a flat block, so you can tap straight into a round shaft or into a flat surface. Like I said, we got doubles of some stuff. So this is 2 pairs of V-blocks. So these, you know, one can go in each raffle, which I'm totally fine with. Nice pair of either use them for inspection or setup, either one. So a nice pair of V-blocks. Starter set of milling cutters, 2 flute and 4 flute, all from Shars. We got another demag. We already opened one the other day. It was a demagnetizer, but we've got another demag. So we got 2 of those, so 1 for each raffle. Great. And more doubles, 6-inch Shars. These are the IP54s, and these are the IP67s here. I think these are the large display. These are the smaller display, I think. I'm not going to open these up, but we got another 2, 4, 5 pair of calipers to give out. Speed handle for your vise. These are kind of nice. It's a capstan type speed handle. These bars are longer than I remember them, and then we don't have plastic knobs anymore. They gave us steel knobs, which is nice. So that's an all steel construction. And it's got some weight to it, and that's what you want on a capstan. When you want to spin that thing and get that vise moving, that's the way to do it. So, but these bars are longer than I remember them. So I don't know whether that would become cumbersome or not. You might want to shorten them up and rethread them. If they hit, you know, another part of the milling machine, or if you're going to use them on the drawbar, you know, you can pop that on the drawbar, give it a spin, and really get that drawbar turning and get that collet out of there and get a new collet in it. But if this spins around and hits the drive motor on your milling machine, you might want to shorten them up a little bit. All right. Anyway, that's the box for that. A couple of nice angle blocks, cast iron. This is I think this is a 5x3. No, 5x4. That's a good size. And this is a 4x4 cast iron angle plate. Drill them, tap them, carve V blocks in them. I found it handy on mine. I put it in the surface grinder, and I made me a V groove right down the center here. I milled it out, and I came in with a profile grinding wheel. It made me a little V groove where I can lay shafts in on top of that. Collets. Shars brand, R8 collets. And I can't tell, it looks like that's an inserted type thread in there. Some of these have inserted threads and some of them are all one piece. That might be one piece. Not sure. Maybe someone that's got a set can let me know. The ones that are inserted have trouble with breaking that thread insert loose sometimes, but the one piece obviously doesn't have that problem. So anyways, nice set of collets. Set of 3 fly cutters. Always handy for doing face type work. This is interesting. We've never got this before. A full set, 1, 2, 3 blocks. So you got a set of 8 1, 2, 3 blocks to go in the shop, and they're ground as a set and they're matched, so they're going to be given away as a matched set. So very interesting. I'll put that back in the package. That goes all in one. So one lucky winner is going to get 4 sets of V blocks. Big old fatty parallels. They're gummed up with cosmoline right now. I wasn't going to clean them, but I unwrapped 1 pair so you can see how thick they are. And then here's another set of thin parallels, and I unwrapped them. They still got the cosmoline on them. All right. So that's the last box of Shars. So pretty nice haul. You know, go back and look at my other videos. We covered 3 other box openings on these guys. So pretty good raffle we got this year. And then over there, I've still got the Lincoln machine that's awaiting the ZT Fab cart that's coming in. And there's more details to follow how you enter that. I have not set up that raffle yet. I'm waiting to get the cart. And then we will do a separate video on that. I'll get it photographed, get it up on the website, and tell you how you can enter to win that Lincoln welder and that ZT Fab welding cart. All right. Okay, and just like that, we got a welding cart. through the magic of editing. 2 days has gone by for me, but a few seconds has gone by for you. So Paul sent over the welding cart. It's got the Bash logo on it from this year, so it's kind of a commemorative one-off. This is his Toolbox conversion welding cart. You can get these at alacart.com. Look up ZT Fab on the internet, and look him up on Instagram, look him up on Facebook. He's on all social media, and tell him Bar Z sent you. He also makes standalone welding carts, which are very nice. He sells the welding tubes where you can put your filler wire in, and this thing's set up to accept that. I'm going to show you that here in a second. I'm going to go handheld and walk you around the thing, and it matches the Lincoln welder beautifully. We've got the PowerMig 215 MPI, and real quick before we do the walkthrough, I'm going to tell you how you can win it. What we're going to do this year is we're going to do a standalone raffle. This is everybody that's attending, plus everyone that's watching out there in internet land. You guys can enter too. I'm going to drop a link below for a chance to win the Lincoln welder with the ZT Fab cart. Raffle tickets are going to be $25 a piece, just to cut down on the volume of tickets that my family has to wade through. And it's going to be a single ticket pull. Winner takes all the marbles, and everyone that's attending, you're competing against the internet, and everybody out there on the internet, you're competing against everyone that's attending. So this is about the only time this ever happens, because we split the regular raffle. But this is our only special raffle this year, is for the PowerMig 215 and the ZT Fab welding cart. Let's do a walkthrough, and I'll show you the brackets and the wheels and everything that Paul supplies. He doesn't supply no junk. It's pretty nice stuff. Let's take a look. Okay, first up, he makes a conversion kit for a big box store toolbox. He makes them for like Home Depot, Lowe's, and then the Craftsman box. And these are actually pretty nice. I was surprised Craftsman has gone back to the soft close drawers, which Home Depot and Lowe's has gotten away from. But it's nice to have a place to store your consumables, your welding gear, your gloves, your hood, all the different things. So Paul gives you cord hangers out front. He replaces the wheels, and he has a nice heavy duty wheel in the back, and this is a pretty heavy rear. I'm thinking this is like 10 gauge, maybe 12 gauge steel here in the back, and it is set up for dual bottles. He provides you with a chain that goes to the chain hooks here, and here. So you could have your bottle of MIG mix and argon. You got two gas inputs here into the welder anyways. So if you're going TIG, if you're doing TIG and MIG, it's just a matter of flipping a switch. But both bottles will be on board. And you're going to wonder what these are for. And these are also available at a la carte. These are the rod tubes that he sells. So ZT Fab's a dealer for those, and these just stow right down in there. So you could have 4 rod tubes stowed and your bottles all in one piece. So it's very well thought out with the holders for your filler rod, your tanks, and your safety chains. There's your safety chain there. Paul provides that. So it's a very complete kit. Now this is a do-it-yourself type of kit. He went ahead and put it together for me. But you order the kit, you weld it together yourself, and it bolts on to a specific box that you buy at a big box store. So you save on shipping because you can go down to your local big box store, get your box, and then this and all the other brackets and everything come from Paul. So you save on shipping too. It just makes sense. I think it's a good little setup. So we sure thank Paul at ZT Fab. We thank Britt over at Lincoln Electric. Okay guys, well like I said before, this is our 10th bash and it's our final hoorah right here in Southern California. So if you've never been to a summer bash, now's the time. You're not going to get another chance. The next one's going to be somewhere else. All right. So send an email if you got questions. You can always register at the website. That's barzeindustrial.com on the Summer Bash tab. All right, and you can get raffle tickets there. You can get admission there. You can fill out a contact card and ask questions, or you can just send general dump questions to summerbash at barzeindustrial.com. If you've never been, you want details, you want to get something going for the swap meet. You know, if you're an attendee, it's no charge to come sell at the swap meet. And our swap meet is usually pretty much off the hook as far as the kind of stuff we like, all the tools and everything we like. You can go to 100 yard sales and not even scratch the surface of what we have here. So we've always got some pretty good stuff. All right, I appreciate y'all watching, and we will see you. We're coming up on it pretty quick. It's 27th of June. Is our first day, so it's bearing down on us pretty quick, and we hope to see you here. Thanks for watching.